Hey everybody, welcome to the AI Guide on YouTube. My name is David. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter also. And we got a couple of resources for you. If you click the links below, the first link is my book on Amazon, The Beginner's Guide to AI, History and Current Impact on 10 Different Industries. And the second is a free AI resource that will teach you much more than we can teach you in short videos. So check out that link. Everything in that resource is free. So let's get down to our episode today. So AI is pretty complicated, right? There's so many different things going on, near daily breakthroughs, so many different companies now working in AI that it's really difficult to keep up with it. So I came across this blog post that really explains a specific part of AI very clearly, and I thought I would just break this down for you. So it's called Hyperautomation versus RPA. And we'll break down what those terms are and explain a lot more about what's going on. This is really a good primer on AI right this minute today. So hyperautomation uses technologies such as AI, machine learning, and RPA to automate business processes that have been done by humans. So that's what hyperautomation is. Hyperautomation examples are optical character recognition, or OCR. That is a perfect example of text to picture or text to video, like we just talked about in the short the other day. NLP, natural language processing, that's chatbots or reading emails that are inbound. Forecasting, inventory, and automating restocking, and speeding up automation flows. So those are good examples of hyperautomation. RPA, or robotic process automation, is the process of using robots that are trained to automate routine, repetitive, and predictable business tasks through interactions that are designed to emulate what humans do. Note that. Emulate what humans do. So RPAs imitate human execution of mundane processes. A bot is an example of this. And they're administered and controlled by the IT group. So there's two types of RPA bots. Assisted, which is a bot that's deployed on a desktop PC while the worker is offering minimal interactions and the bot is executing more complex and repetitive processes. And then unassisted RPA bots, this type of bot does specific workflows. And then they give examples. RPA can organize queries and send them to the right department. That is the definition of a chatbot, by the way. And chatbots are another great example. So what are they using these for? And this is where we get into the core reason why I started the AI Guide, to prepare you for the future and give you tools to prepare yourself for careers that will be, to get out of careers that will be automated. Check this out. Use case 1, finance. The key areas in finance that will be automated include quote to cash. The quote is giving a potential customer an estimate of what their job will cost them, all the way to collecting their money. And then you have the same thing on the accounts payable side, which is placing purchase orders all the way through paying the bill. And then the final thing is inventory management. We've talked about all those in separate videos. Use case 2 for HR, heads up to HR people. Unifying employee data sets across disparate HR computer systems. Boy, I can attest to that. At the company I'm with currently, we use 4 different systems in the HR area. Not efficient, but AI can solve that. Tracking and updating employee records with greater accuracy when people move or they have a new dependent, like having a kid or they get divorced or whatever, streamlining onboarding for new hires. And there's a lot of people in this space doing this now. Then payroll. RPA can help with payroll functions such as time, attendance, people who quit, managing that, changes in payroll records and changing payroll deductions. And then use case 4, retail inventory management, keeping track of sales numbers, both locally and internationally, optimizing inventory levels, automating notifications of low inventory and placing repeat orders, and reducing inventory errors because manually kept non-AI inventory records are wrong 60% of the time, so most of the time. So what is the difference that they talk about here between RPA robot versus hyperautomation? The main difference is that while RPA focuses primarily on automating rule-based processes like accounting rules, hyperautomation is a larger modification of how a business works that takes RPA to the next level. So what are the benefits of robotic process automation, automating humans out of a job? Reliable consistency, better business data security, meaning you don't have people who can steal your data, and compliance with regulations and governance. What are the benefits of hyperautomation? Digital transformation, cost cutting, aka getting rid of people, and expand data usage and getting better information out of your data. So what's next? If you already use RPA, which most companies don't, small and mid-sized companies use very little of this so far, but as it gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, they will start to use it. And we'll talk about that in the next 2 videos, what I just said. So hyperautomation is the next step after RPA. Hyperautomation takes RPA out of the back office and in front of customers. And this has been accelerated, they go on to say, by the COVID-19 pandemic, which is no surprise, given the hiring issues of companies or people being sick all the time and stuff like that. So really interesting. This is exactly where AI is now. It has barely started to make inroads that will occur over the next 3 to 7 years when the world will change fundamentally. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks so much for listening today. Click those links below for the book and the free resource, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.